All right, Nick. Any of these games in particular? I know United is in here. I didn't feel good making it a point of conversation necessarily, but I know that you might have some thoughts. So let's start there. And what do you have to say about Manchester United in this week?
I was going to say, do you want me to get this out of the way right away?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, before my little spiel here, there's a couple of comments that I was thinking of that Dylan and I and Hank went to Mulligan's in Hoboken. Great, true soccer pub, like great place to hang out. The fans I was with have to be some of the dumbest United fans I've ever sat with. And I would say just soccer fans, period. And specifically the second goal, this guy next to me is getting all worked up about, Johnny Evans, why didn't you block that? It's your fault. The goal's for fucking Johnny Evans. And I'm like, did you not see Scott McTominay about 15 yards out of position, or Diego Dalot not close down? Or did you see Bruno pressing 48 yards away, and then all of a sudden he's all the way on the left sideline, and there's 80 million acres of space to transition in the middle? So I'm just like, and I look at Dylan, he goes, just don't say anything. Just keep your mouth shut. Because I was about, 5 or 6 Guinnesses in at that point. And I was like, so it was that. And then I was just thinking, Bruno was killing me. I'm starting to jump on your side of the fence about Bruno. Great player. But the only person I see cry more than him is LeBron James. Those two are the same.
Well, I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that comparison.
I did tell Dylan I was going to say it just to get under Michael's skin specifically that way, but he just complains like crazy. It's unbelievably frustrating, and he's like, I'm going to bet him over on cards every time, every time. But
well, didn't you say you?
This is why this. Sometimes you can bet specific players to get cards. Sometimes you can't, but
I thought there was one you had texted and you were like, they won't let me bet, it's not available 10 minutes before the game started, and I was like, I never
game or something.
Yeah, well, I was like, I never even thought of that. That's a guarantee every time. He's gonna get a card. Well, he didn't get a card this game, so maybe it isn't, but tends to be a guarantee.
Yeah. So this is what I want to say. This was my piece I just wanted to say, and I'm gonna disappoint everybody that I'm not gonna rant and rave and I'm not gonna scream and yell.
Okay.
I'm at peace with this. I am at peace with this season. I am at peace. It is, as you guys know, I am a man of decent faith, and this is a season that is going to be of tested faith. That is what it's going to be. So while it is still incredibly frustrating and not enjoyable to watch, and I will watch every minute I'm able to because it is a season that is testing my fandom, and it is testing my my patience. But if you are a fan of any club or any team or any sport or anybody, you watch them through the good and you watch them through the bad. And this is not a shot. You've watched Liverpool for, however many years, and, all the frustrating moments and not winning. And it's a different frustration that we're experiencing, but it's what it is, and my expectations are just, maybe we sneak into Europe. Maybe we get lucky, but I'm going to watch every minute I can. And we're just going to have to hope that they figure it out sometime in the next couple of years. And that's all you can do. Screaming and yelling is not going to do anything, but just make it worse. So I'm just going to watch. I'll suffer. It's part of the experience. I have how many friends are Mets fans? How many of my friends are Jets fans?
Yeah.
I've been very blessed in my life to have many championships. So maybe this is my punishment, and I just have to deal with it.
I will say
I'm at peace. I'm at peace. I have no expectations, and I will watch, and I will get frustrated, but I'm not going to get screaming and yelling fired up anymore.
I will say
until I do next time. Until I do.
Yeah, until you're just like, okay, I can't anymore. I will say I'm pretty lucky too. At least when I started being able to consistently follow Liverpool is mainly in Klopp's time. So even when we weren't winning, we finished fourth or the first couple of years, it was always exciting to watch, and you were at least happy that they were out there playing. I did have 3 things written down about this game. One, why did Mainu come off? Is he hurt?
No, he said it was tactical, which makes no sense to me because Scott McTominay is like a lost golden retriever, So.
Yeah, I would have more so like McTominay and Fernandes. I understand Fernandes is your best player, but like me personally, I think he is sometimes a liability. Speaking of him, I saw the stat that in the year 2023, not like a season, he ran more than any player in the Premier League, and it was the comment was it was chasing refs to complain the whole time. But again, he does run quite a bit because he always tries to fill in, which I also don't know if that's always the best thing to do. But then I know you guys are in the midst of a winger crisis. Like how badly would you like Anthony Elanga back?
Oh, I don't know if I go that far.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's doing a nice job. Well, he started using his left foot all of a sudden. He never had a left foot when he played with us. He'd always, and granted he was only given, it is true, like what he said the other day, like he was only given 10 or 15 minutes of run. He was never given like a legitimate run in the side, but
yeah.
I mean, we take him, but again, like, who are you going to put him over right now? He's not going to play some academy product, when you bring a new manager. And this is my favorite part, actually. I meant to say this. When Anthony came off, because I said to Dylan, Dylan, I'm going to yell Anthony sucks and see what the reaction. I want to get the temperature of the room. And I was like, maybe I won't. Anthony comes off, the whole bar erupts. Like, get this fucking clown out of here.
Dude, Diallo is pretty good, too.
I go, nice. Dude, I love him. Like, when he's healthy, like, I've really enjoyed him. And he's had injury troubles. But, like, he's very direct. He moves well off the ball. He defends. And he'll use his right foot, and he doesn't try to do too much. Like, he just does what's in front of him. So I would like to see him get a little bit of a run and try. Again, it'd be someone you bought and never really used. So, but yeah, Elanga's having I'm happy for him, but I don't think he was cutting it at. He wasn't given a run, but he also didn't show anything when he had a chance to.
Yeah, I think it's more they just kind of let him play, which I think is obviously pretty good.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
Before we move on from this game, poor one out for Reguilon heading back to Spurs. It looks like from the loan deal, so that sucks. Actually, I don't even know how much he played, so I don't think it matters a whole lot.
Well, I hope that means that why am I blanking on his name now that we got from PSV last year? Malacia. Hopefully that means he's coming back sometime. I know in January we're getting a bunch of guys back, and we only played 2 matches in January, so
that's crazy.
Or 2. So because we have FA Cup, Spurs, and then I think that's it. FA Cup. Yep. We play Spurs on the 14th, and then we don't play until February 1st.
Wow.
So I'm actually like, it couldn't have, as long as we put together a good performance against Spurs where it's not a slaughter, like get guys healthy, have maybe put 2 games, in the play well column. I won't even say win column, just play well column. And, get set for a battle of games coming up.